Hello everybody, I'm Tina Chaudhary. Welcome to my channel and a very warm namaste. Today's video is going to be very special because I'm going to tell you about a very special healing mantra. Healing the physical body from sickness. And even if you're not sick, you can still do it and feel very good about yourself and internally. This remedy works like a miracle. It's actually amazing how a small remedy like this can actually work so amazingly. Now, why do I think it works like a miracle? Because I've tried it myself twice. I've also given it to a lot of clients in my astrological consultations, and it's worked for them really beautifully as well. That's why I know that it works and it's so simple to do. So that's why I'm going to share it with you today. So the remedy involves chanting a 3-letter mantra. The mantra does not belong to any religious faith or community. It does not belong to Hinduism, Christianity, Sikhism, or any other faith. There's 3 very simple letters that we can chant. The letters are Kunjita Padam Saranam. Again, Kunjita Padam Saranam. Kunjita means lotus, Padam means feet, and Saranam means complete surrender. So what does this together mean? It means that I am surrendering to the lotus feet of the divine. The divine could be anybody that you have faith in or have belief in. If you don't follow a particular religion, the divine is simply the universe. Like I said, you're surrendering to the divine, whoever you choose the divine to be. Complete surrender to the divine and ask for healing. When you do this mantra and the chanting, which I'll tell you how to do, all you have to do is think of the divine, whoever the divine is, in your heart with complete surrender and ask for healing. And say, I am surrendering to your feet and asking for help in healing. So let's go through the process of how to do this. So step 1 is you sankalp, which is sankalp is the Sanskrit word for pledge. So you pledge to yourself and to the universe that I'm going to do this with complete faith. This sankalp that you do, or the pledge that you do, you only have to do once. So if you do it every day, the mantra chanting, you never have to do it again. So the first time you do it, you just do a simple pledge and say, me, your name, I'm going to pledge that I'm going to do it with complete faith and ask the universe for help or the divine for help. Then you chant this mantra 108 times, and you can do Kunjita Padam Saranam, Kunjita Padam Saranam. Now, how you chant it, do you sing it, do you chant it, it's entirely up to you. The speed of how fast you chant it or how slow you chant it is entirely yours to decide. There is no right or wrong way. There's no tune to this. If you want to sing it to yourself because it makes you feel good, that's fine to do. I suggest you go into a quiet place by yourself, close your eyes, and with complete surrender, because you're surrendering, remember, complete surrender, chant it 108 times. How do you keep count? It doesn't matter. The best way that I've done it is to use the mala beads that have 108 beads. So you pass the beads so you don't have to count. If you don't have mala beads, you don't have to run out and buy them if you don't want to. You can keep count with a piece of paper and pen. That's fine too. However you want to keep count on your fingers, that's fine too. Now, however you want to keep count is fine, but you do have to chant it 108 times at one time. Now you can do it at the same time. You have to complete the 108 cycle at the same time. You can chant it more than once during the day. So if you want to do 108 times in the morning and you want to do it another time during the day, in the afternoon or later in the evening, that's fine. So you can do it more than once during the day, as many times as you want, but you must complete the 108 times at one sitting. It goes very fast because it's only 3 words. So, number 1, you chant it 108 times. After you've chanted it 108 times, You take your hands, your palms together, and you rub them together. What you're trying to do is, by the time you've chanted it 108 times, you feel this positive energy or the sensation of calm and peace going through your body. This is because the energy of your body should have changed by now to a positive vibration. And now you're going to bring your hands together and generate that same positive energy through the palms of your hand by rubbing them together about 40-50 times until they get warm. As soon as they get warm and you have now captured that same beautiful positive energy in the palms of your hand, you have to put them on top of your hair, or your head, and let that same positive energy course through your body. You're transmitting that same positive energy that you've generated within your heart and your soul through your hands and now through the entire body. So that's the next step. Suppose you're trying to heal a particular part of your body, or you're hurting in a particular part of your body. After you put them on top of your head for about 8 or 10 seconds, you should move your hands to that particular part of the body that you need special healing at. So supposing my arm's hurting or my shoulder's hurting. So I've rubbed my hands now. I've put them on the top of my head for about 10 seconds. Then I should just move them to my shoulder and just sit there until my hands are warm and until I start to feel just a little better. And then I can move them away. You can keep your hands on top of your head or the part of the body that needs healing until you want to and you feel like you can move your hands away. You're done. That's it. Now, the last piece that you do have to do after you've done the chanting and you've moved your hands is you do have to say thanks. How do you say thanks to the universe for giving its positive energy to you? How do you thank the divine? You can chant one of your favorite religious mantras once. So for Hindus, I suggest they chant the Gayatri mantra. For the Sikhs, I suggest they chant whatever Shabad or whatever they feel very close to. They chant that once and thank the divine. For the Christians, I think that chanting, the Hail Mary, I think would be wonderful. For people, and I don't know any of the other religions, so whatever other religious faith that you belong to, I think chanting whatever your favorite mantra or whatever verse that you like, you should do that and thank the divine. For people that don't follow a religion or follow a certain faith, I think you just should put your hands together and thank the universe for giving its positive energy to you. So do you see how this remedy is so beautiful? Because it doesn't belong to any religious faith or belief, and it works for everybody. You're basically just getting that energy from the universe and asking it to heal itself. Hence, anybody and everybody can use it and do it. So, I wish you all the luck. I want everybody to try it at least once with complete faith and see if it works or not. It's worked for so many people, including myself. I'm positive that it will work for you. Positive energy is a very big thing in believing that this works. The power of suggestion and the power of belief is very strong when we think of how energy heals you. If you believe that this is going to work for you, it will work for you. If you doubt and say, well, I'll try it, but I don't think it'll work, I'll guarantee that it will not work for you. Because what you're also doing is the power of suggestion at this time, where you're suggesting that I will heal myself. Okay? So, in general, negative thoughts generate negative reactions and negative things in our life. Positive thoughts generate positive energy in our body and result in positive incidents and occurrences in our life. In general, as an astrologer, I always suggest to my clients to think positively, because that's normally what happens then. If you keep thinking negatively, it always happens negatively. Hence, the key to success of this mantra is to think and believe firmly that it will work, because it is based on the power of suggestion and positive energy. So that's the key. So if you believe it and you try it because I've said to try it, and then you only half believe it, it won't work. It just won't work. If you believe it firmly and say, this is going to work because, it's worked for so many people. I'm going to try it and it will work for me. It will be like a miracle. Now, I had COVID 7 months ago. And 7 months ago, they weren't offering any drugs or any medication to help COVID. And I had it very seriously, extremely seriously. I was in a room for 15 days and nobody could see me and I couldn't see anybody. It was completely quarantined. I believed firmly that I would come out of it. My doctor didn't even believe it, but I believed, what she didn't tell me at that time, but told me later. Because I had such a very, very bad case of COVID that I completely believed, and I told everybody, I'm going to survive. I have such high immunity, you don't even believe it. And miraculously, within 6 days, the fever came down, and after 2 weeks, I was back at work. The power of suggestion and positive thinking is extremely high. And this mantra is what I actually did during the first 4 days when I had a fever and everybody thought I was going to die. So this mantra does work. Do it with faith. Do it with full belief. And let me know. Send me your comments and feedback. I just want to put out a word of caution. If you're suffering from any health issues, make sure you do see a medical doctor and get the required medication. At no point should you think that you can do this mantra and then just not get medical help. So medical help is absolutely necessary. You should get it. Make sure you take your medication that you're supposed to take, and then do the mantra, and then it will work. Now, this video is very important for you to share with all your friends and family, because you never know who you can help with their health. And so if you like the video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because the next remedy that I'm going to do is a very exciting one too. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you hit the like button, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. That was it for this video. It's a short video, but it's very important. So I wish everybody the best of health. And until next time, see you. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.